Poem of the Week number 6, Though Ye Suppose All Jeopardies Are Past, by John Skelton, 1460 to 1529. First published on the 16th of May 2021. This is a poem which typically is preceded by the author's Latin translation, or perhaps the Latin came first and then the English, who knows. One can read it on the website if one is interested. The important thing to note is that the Latin translation contains no rhyming, whereas Skelton knew that Latin poetry was all too noble for the vulgarity of rhyme. The transfer into his own vernacular accommodated it, and to good effect, for this is a little jewel of a poem, musical as well as profound in its pathos. For a man living in 15th century Europe, one would have constantly been reminded of death and the fragility of fortune. Though we in our comfort take both life and our needs for granted, it can be quite healthy to assume in our minds the gravity of poems such as these, not least because we are ourselves staring into the maw of certain global, potentially cataclysmic disasters ahead. For all our knowledge and advancement, we are hardly less likely to be burying our heads in the sand. I have updated the spelling of the poem, but otherwise left antiquated words be. Fell in the poem means skin. Lizard here means serpent or snake. And that's about all you need to know for this poem written during the very naissance of the language that we speak today. It still reads fantastically easy. Though ye suppose all jeopardies are past. Though ye suppose all jeopardies are past, and all is done that ye looked for before, where yet I read you of fortune's double cast. For one false point she is wont to keep in store, and under the fell oft festered is the sore, that when ye think all danger for to pass, whereof the lizard lieth lurking in the grass.